Hey friends, I think I am on here, but I usually do this with my phone, and so I am only seeing my screen. Here I am. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me get this ready. Okay, I had to do this with my uh, laptop today because my phone makes things, backwards. So, okay, I'm really just hopping on here because this morning I've titled this, Do You Have Anxiety? Last night we went to the football game and we stopped in the convenience store to get a drink to take with us. And I haven't been in the convenience store in quite a while. I couldn't believe the shelves were empty in the refrigerated section where the drinks are. And I I hadn't seen that. I couldn't believe it. Now I have seen like in Walmart and the stores things are out, but what this is causing in all of society is anxiety. We're not going to have what we need. Everybody's hoarding things. We're running out of stuff, all these just all of it combined together. There's so much anxiety over the whole world. It's everywhere. You cannot escape that fact. So when I feel something going on within me, I'm going to need to seek the Lord because I can't stand to live in that place that doesn't have peace. So I want to share this with you today. I've been studying the Hebrew letters for a couple of years, and there are Hebrew words, but the words are made from letters, just like our words are made from our alphabet. The difference between our alphabet and the Hebrew alphabet is that the Hebrew letters have a meaning, they have a number. There are like layers and layers and layers and layers of meaning behind one letter. Our letter A is like an A, and you try to explain that letter with the word apple or eight. It can have two sounds or other sounds, whatever, but our letters don't have meanings, and the Hebrew letters have meanings, and they are God's language. They were the language of the Hebrew people. And so I wanted to share this with you because these letters for this word is so powerful today. Psalm 91 says, He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High. So we're going to stop on the one word, secret, the secret place of the Most High, which is the word Seter, cedar. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it or how you put the inflection upon the word, but the three letters are Samech, Tav, and Resh. And I want you to listen to this really quick. The Samech, which I love Samech. I just meditate on Samech sometimes because the Samech is the place of secrecy. It's just this one letter. It means secrecy, covering, a womb to lean upon and to support. So it's like the womb of God, wrapped in the womb of God, hidden in the secret place of God. And so just that one letter alone, if you only took the Samech and meditated on that, when you feel anxiety and you just like, I'm going in to this secret place in the womb of God, I'm sitting down inside of him. And you realize who he is as the Most High One, the creator above all things. Came out earlier just looking at the sky, and it's like, God, you really are the creator. You really are the creator, the one who is above all things, the ruler upon the throne. And I go in and sit down in that, and my anxiety, I'm not calling it my anxiety, has to go. I'm going to share this with you in a moment. So Samech is this womb of God. The Tav is truth. It's the sign. It's the mark. It's the seal of truth. The original letter looked like this, like a cross. It's the covenant. It's the finished work. It's like it is done. And then the Resh is the head and the chief most important thing. So when you put these three letters together and create the word for the secret place, you get this. in the womb of God, in the secret place of who He is as the Creator. He is the beginning and the end. He is the finished work. He is the truth. He has completed it in the heavens. All things are finished. It is done. And this is the chief, most important thing for me to remember, that I can live in the womb of God and trust that He is truth and He has finished all things. It is finished. It is done. He is going to work things out. And this is the chief, most important thing for me to remember. I can go in and meditate on that, and anxiety has to leave. Now, let me share this with you real quick about a way you can shift anxiety out of your being. First, in our culture and in religion, for myself growing up, I was kind of taught that, oh no, you can't have these feelings. I can't have this. I got to stuff it. Well, when you stuff it, it just gets there, locks in, and grows. We don't want to stuff it. And you know, if you've ever read Psalms and they're crying out to God, they're telling God exactly how they feel. And this is what we are supposed to do. We have permission to do this with Yahweh. So you sit down, number one, and you acknowledge that this is going on. I acknowledge I have some anxiety going on right now. I hate it that I do, but it's just a fact. So I'm going to accept it, own it, acknowledge it. It's true. But then I'm going to look at who you are, and you're who you are as the psalmic, the one that wraps yourself around me, and who you are as the absolute truth, and that you're the chief most important thing, and what you say is the chief most important thing. And I am going to let go of anxiety. And you can use those words. You actually just need to say, I let you go. Anxiety, I'm going to let you go. I acknowledge that you're there. I acknowledge it's real. I acknowledge I wish it weren't there, but it is. I acknowledge if someone did something to me that made me feel anxiety, I acknowledge they did it. It felt personal. It was an attack to me, but you know what? I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let them be who they are. I'm going to let me be who I am, and I'm going to step into the love of Yahweh, and I'm going to step into the psalmic. I'm going to step into the remembrance that I'm wrapped up in Him, in His presence. He wraps Himself around me. And this is the truth. And it's my most important thing. So I wanted to share this with you real quick today. And I want to encourage you to step into the meditation that we talked about earlier. Control your breathing. Breathe in 5. While you're holding it, meditate on just this letter. Look what it looks like. And sometimes it's drawn just as a circle. It's like He surrounds me. He surrounds me. And just meditate on Him surrounding you and hold that inside. And then release it into your atmosphere, into the people around you, that He is with us. We are not alone. And you're surrounded with the Most High God. So I want to bless you today. And Father, I thank you that you are actually the psalmic. You are actually the Tav. And you are actually the Resh. You are the chief, most important thing. You are the finished work. And you are the one that wraps yourself around us. So I pray for my brothers and sisters today that they would experience this reality, not in their intellect, but deeper, way into their being, that you are the ruling force, the supreme ruler over all forces. And as these days are shaking everything, you cannot be shaken. So we step into you, we hide ourselves in you, we dwell in you, and we find all of our peace is in you. So I bless you today, and I pray that you create your day filled with peace, knowing that Yahweh is your God, and He is wrapped around you, and you can sit down and rest in Him. I love you all.